You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Belynda Beautiful fans, we have got Hope Logan's wedding coming up. No confirmed air date yet, but there are some special guests that are being name dropped, and two were spotted on the set of the CBS soap already. It's Belynda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to talk about three big returns teased for Hope and Liam Spencer's wedding. And hey, please hit that subscribe if you aren't already following us. All right, so we've had some red flags and some hints that there's three big returns to Bold and the Beautiful for Hope's wedding to Liam. Two of the returns are confirmed. The timing isn't confirmed. We're going to get into all that. Let's jump right in, talk about who's coming back for this big event. So the return that was hinted at most recently is Wyatt Spencer. He was just name dropped in a recent episode when Liam was talking to his brother Will, his dad Bill, and his ex-stepmom Katie about the upcoming wedding. So that right there, big hint, we might get Darin Brooks back as Wyatt for an episode or two, maybe three, for Liam's big re-wedding to Hope. I mean, it would be kind of awful if Liam's brother missed the wedding, considering all the other things he should have been back for recently. I mean, they brought back Darin Brooks as Wyatt just to give house keys to RJ Forrester for the beach house. That was ridiculous. I mean, surely Bold and the Beautiful is going to spring for the money to bring Darin Brooks back as Wyatt for the big wedding. I'm sure Liam and Hope plan to invite Wyatt, so fingers crossed we get him back, even if just for an episode, you know. But why name drop Wyatt if he's not coming? It was already a travesty that they didn't bring back Darin Brooks as Wyatt during Liam's fake brain tumor story, when Hope and Steffi and everybody thought he was dying, and then when Liam was shot. Still no Wyatt. Makes no sense, and I really hope they make it right by bringing Wyatt back for the wedding. All right, let's talk about the second return that we know is definitely happening. We're just not sure if the timeline aligns to when Hope and Liam's wedding is happening. It is confirmed Matt Atkinson came back to film some episodes. It looks like he's gone again, though. Producer Casey Kasprike posted on Instagram that he was excited to have Matt back on set filming for a week. That was what he said. So judging by the producer's social media post, we're not getting Thomas back for long, but definitely he is coming back, 100%. So it was a couple of weeks ago that Hope was talking with her brother Deke about the difficulties that she's had finding her footing with her line after Thomas left, when they had worked together so well on Hope for the Future. And she talked to Deke about their relationship as well. Hope was telling Deke about why she and Thomas could never work as a couple, and Hope basically said that Thomas's role in keeping it secret that Beth was alive when Hope and Liam thought she died was just too much to overcome. A lot of fans really appreciated her acknowledging that. So basically, Hope's had an epiphany, and I suspect Thomas might be back for closure with Hope. If the Lope wedding is later this year, the timing would fit for Thomas to show up to talk to Hope before the wedding. Maybe Thomas, comes to talk to Hope alone before the wedding and congratulate her and tell her that she belongs with Liam. It could be in that same vein as the recent chat between Steffi and Hope, where Steffi was talking about the engagement to Liam, and Steffi was saying they were meant to be, and Bold and the Beautiful, with that conversation, seemed to finally put a lid on that Steffi, Liam, Hope love triangle once and for all. It's like all the loose ends were tied up, because we all know Steffi is happy for Hope and Liam, and she is very happy with Finn. So hopefully that's done. So Thomas may show up to tell Hope he's been doing a lot of reflecting, and Thomas may say he realized his fixation on Hope was never healthy, and since their relationship grew out of that, it was like fruit from the poison tree. Thomas may tell Hope that she was right to refuse his proposal, both of his proposals, and Thomas may admit to Hope that he's got more work to do on himself before he's ready for a new relationship with somebody else. But Thomas probably wants Hope to know he's truly happy for her. Thomas may also go see Liam and congratulate him and give a long overdue apology for everything that went down with Beth and with Hope. And Thomas may tell Liam that he knows he's going to make Hope happy and be good to her. And Thomas wishes Hope and Liam nothing but happiness. That would basically give us all closure on Thomas and Hope. If it goes that way, what I suspect Brad Bell may be putting the nail in the coffin of Thope once and for all. Now, I'm a Thope shipper. I'm a fan of it. But I don't think Brad Bell's going there again. It seems clear to me he's not. And unfortunately, that means that Matt Atkinson may not come back at all, or maybe just a rare one-off. I mean, I hope that's not the case, but I feel like it is. All right, now let's talk about return number 3. This is another comeback that looks to be confirmed. The question is timing. Young actor Henry Samiri was recently spotted on The Bold and the Beautiful set. Brooke Logan actress Catherine Kelly Lang was making a social media post, and she was in the hair and makeup room when she did it. And in the background, you could see the monitor that shows what they're taping that day. They have it in all the dressing rooms and in common areas. Also, Kelly was wearing a very striking gown, and so it looked like Brooke was dressed up for a big event. So in the monitor behind her, you could clearly see Henry shooting scenes as Douglas, and it looked like he was in a suit, by the way. So what I suspect is Thomas may be back to give Hope and Liam closure, and also to bring Douglas back for the wedding. I am sure that Hope would love to have her adoptive son there when she gets married, and of course, Douglas was very attached to Liam, who was his stepdad for a while. You never know, Douglas may be part of this ceremony with his sister Beth. I think Douglas did their vows when they got married at the cabin before, remember? However, again, I doubt that he's staying because Henry Samiri has roles on 2 different TV series, The Pit and another one called Invasion. Little actor Henry is super busy with other projects, so Douglas may only be back for the wedding, and then he leaves again with Thomas. Now, when we saw that Matt Atkinson was back as Thomas, we know for sure they were filming Christmas episodes at the time. So Hope and Liam's wedding planning may carry on into the holidays, past Thanksgiving, and maybe we get a Christmas or a New Year's Eve holiday wedding. We'll let you know more when there's more spoilers for the Big Lope wedding, including the air date.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.